Philip, so do we need to swap the odd ones out?
Right, yeah, odd ones out. Okay, well done, Tapas, Lirish. Ruben, you're all finished. As I say, the second one's probably the hardest one, though. When you're done, just click on the raise hand button. Okay, there's nearly half of you done. I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay, first one. Let's go to Shaylin. You need to unmute yourself. What did you get for the first one?
I got E.
E, and what made you choose E?
Because the rest of them had the top shapes had 4, and E had only 3.
That's right. So they're all quadrilaterals. There's 2 quadrilaterals on each shape, each image. There. This one's got 1 quadrilateral and a triangle. So yeah, easy answer. It's not a great question, that one, because you could have said the black quadrilateral joins on a straight edge on all of them apart from B, but I think E is probably the safest answer there. Okay, the trickier one. Sienna, did you get the second one? Was that a no? Did you shake your head? Yeah, okay. Poppy, do you get the second one? No. Jonathan Wang, do you get the second one? No. Merrin? No. Charlotte, do you get the second one? No. Elsie in London, did you get the second one? No. Ruben, over to you.
I think that it's B, because on the left side, all of them have an even number of sides except D, which has an odd number.
So B, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 3 is 10. This one's got 8, this one's got 8, this has got 9, and this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5 is 11. So it doesn't work. That one's got an odd number, E and D. So it doesn't quite work there, Ruben. You're nearly on the right lines. Tapas, what did you get?
C.
It's right. What you have to do on this one, remember, if you count something, count it. Yeah. It was the number of sides you had to count and add them together. So all of them have this black line, which could have made you think, let's look at the right side of the line. If you do that, you'll notice that it's the same number of sides on the left and the right of the line, apart from D, which has 8 on this side, and 5 plus 4 is 9 on this side. Yeah. So A had 8 on this side, 8 on this side. B had the same. D had 6 and 3, 9. 4 and 5, 9. Yep. So C was the answer. Okay, on to the third one, which is much easier. Let's go to Poppy. Third one.
I got E because all of the other shapes have one shape inside and E has 2.
Yeah, or there was another reason to pick E. You could have said that they're all the same shape and these are all different shapes. Yeah, so 2 reasons to get to the same answer. And the last one, the bottom one down there, let's go to Merrin. What have we got for the fourth one?
I got D.
Yep, D's the right answer. And what made you pick D?
Because all of the small ovals are on a corner and the oval on D is, well, all of them have a corner, but D doesn't because it's another big oval.
Yeah, that's right. Or you could have got to the same answer by saying all of them have 2 different shapes. These two are the same shape. Yeah, so D was the answer there. Okay, on to the next 2, which you might find slightly trickier. Should be all right, isn't there? So you've got 5 and 6, just the bottom 2 there. Off you go. Okay, well done, Sienna, Marin, Lirish, Shona, Ruben. You're the first people to finish. If you can explain it. So Marin guessed it, and you can explain it. Let's go to Shona. How do you get A on number 6?
I got A because if you rotate all of the right hand side, but A just points to the left hand side. And D.
Okay, how do you get D?
All of them have a circle, but D has an oval.
Yep, that's right. So we've got a white circle in each of them. There, and this one's hidden in the black square. D's got an oval, yeah, pretty straightforward. Okay, tricky one, number 6. Jamie, what do you get for number? Although the hair is still loading. Okay, number 5. Let's go to Sienna. What have you got for number 5?
I got D.
Was that D or E?
D.
And how did you get E?
And D.
Okay, how did you get D?
All of them have a circle, but D has an oval.
Yep, that's right. So we've got a white circle in each of them. There, and this one's hidden in the black square. Degrees. Everybody okay with that so far? Same length, it must be an equilateral triangle. Sienna, what have you got for number 5?
I got
Okay, number 5. Let's go to Sienna. What have you got for number 5?
I got D.
Was that D or E?
D.
And how did you get E?
And D.
Okay, how did you get D?
All of them have a circle, but D has an oval.
Yep, that's right. So we've got a white circle in each of them. There, and this one's hidden in the black square. We talked about these when we did the shapes dictionary. We got a right angle triangle. Obviously, that's the right angle symbol, 90 degrees. All angles inside every triangle add up to 180 degrees. Yeah, 180 degrees. You need to remember that. It's going to help you answer lots of these questions. Lots of people forget that. If there's a right angle there, and that's 50 degrees, these two add up to 140. And yeah, because 9 plus 5 is 14. So that means this missing angle must be the total 180, take away 140. So that's how you get to that angle there being 40 degrees. Some people think of that as the 180 rule inside every triangle. Next one, equilateral triangles. Remember these symbols, you have to look out for those everywhere on these questions. That means they're all the same length sides. If they're all the same length, it must be an equilateral triangle, which means all the angles are the same as well. So they're all 60 degrees. Yeah. Isosceles triangle, slightly harder. Look out for those symbols on the questions again. If they are the same length, those two, where they join here is the other angle. This is the odd angle. These two angles will always be the same size. Yeah. So where the sides that are the same length meet, that's the odd angle or the third angle. The other two will be the same size. So whatever angle this is, whatever size, this will be the same. So if A is 70, that's 70. So those two come to 140, which means that this one must be 180. The sum of all three, take away 140, is 40 degrees. Yeah. So we've done right angle, equilateral, isosceles triangle. The last one's the scalene. And scalene, all sides are different lengths, all angles are different sizes as well. So if you knew from the question that C was 30 and A was 70, those two would add up to 100. So this one must be 180 less 100, which is 80 degrees. Everybody okay with that so far? Raise your hand if you are not sure. Okay. If in a question, well, you need to remember that a circle has 360 degrees. Yeah. So a semicircle, like this here, is 180 degrees. Yeah. So if it talks about a straight line in a question like that, and you've got an angle joining diagonally, joining a straight line, whatever this is, say that's 50 degrees, this is going to be 180 less 50, 130 degrees. And you know that because the full circle's got 360, so half a circle is 180 degrees. Yeah. It doesn't have to be horizontal, it could be diagonally like that. If you're told that this is a straight line and that's 120, then that's 180, take away 120. Yeah. Okay, the next thing you need to look out for is this, which is something called a Z angle. So the way you'll spot them is these two symbols here, lines. So you've got two patterns and they're joined by a diagonal line. So your Z is there, basically. Yeah, you've got a Z like that. Yeah.
I couldn't hear you for a minute because your voice went all
Yeah,
weird.
I couldn't hear you either.
Get back on again.
Same.
Yeah, it's
Same.
Now it is.
yeah, no.
Might just for the internet is
Okay, your voice
busy,
is breaking.
It's
And
doing
it's,
it.
it's doing it now. Your voice is breaking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's breaking. We can't understand you. It's breaking.
just hang on a second. I'll be back in a second.
Sienna, a minute ago, I didn't hear the echoing.
Somebody speak.
Hello. Hello.
Now.
Oh.
Now. It's so tiring.
Okay, I'll just go through that last bit again. So this is called a Z angle because it looks like a Z. Yeah, and you've got two parallel lines and they're joined by a diagonal line. And when you spot these, whatever angle here you have, so if that was angle A, this one would be the same. So if A was 60 degrees, this would be 60 degrees. And also, it works on the other side. If this is 100 degrees, this is 100 degrees. Yeah, so be on the lookout for Z angles. Yeah. Does anyone know what all the angles inside a quadrilateral add up to?
360.
Yeah, 360 degrees. You need to remember that when you're doing the questions as well. Also, when you see questions, you should always assume that they're not drawn to scale. Yeah, which means that you can't ever think, well, that looks about 90 degrees, so I'll just assume it is 90 degrees. You need to only go by the information given to you on the question. Yeah. Okay, I think the best thing to do is have a look at a question together. We'll start with an easy one. Let's have a go at this one here. So it tells you in the question that this is a rectangle. So now you know it's a rectangle. What does that tell you? What information do you know? You know that you've got 4 right angles, yeah? You've got right angles in each corner, and you also know that parallel to this, parallel to this. Yeah? Have a go and see if you can work out what angles A, B, C, D, and E are there. If you can remember everything that we talked about, that will help you get most of the angles there. All angles inside a triangle add up to 180. So you should view this as a quadrilateral. It's also 3 triangles. There's also the semicircle rule in there, and there's also a Z angle in there that some of you may not have spotted.
I understand now.
Okay. Let's go to Bella. What did you get first?
I did A first.
Okay, how did you get A?
I did 90 degrees, take away 10 degrees.
Yeah, you know this.
80.
Yeah, you know this is a right angle because it says it's a rectangle. That's 10, so this must be 80. Yeah, that's the first one. Arthur, what did you get first? So give me-
First I got C.
And what did you get for C?
I got 45.
Yeah, because this is 45. You know that that's a right angle, so that's 90. So that must be 45 because of the 180 rule on all
Triangles.
triangles. Yeah? Have you got C? Can someone give me B, D, or E? Ruben?
Well, should I give you an easy one or a hard one?
You choose. You choose.
Okay, I'll do a hard one. I think that D is 55 degrees because there's this with 10 and E and the 90 degrees in the corner. That's a triangle, so we know that we know that E is 80. So E add C comes to 125. Add 55, which is what I think D is, it is 180.
Yeah, that's right. There was another way to get it as well. We knew that A was 80, didn't we, Ruben? This is a rectangle, so that line's parallel to that. So watch where the mouse is pointing to. From there to there, down to there, and there is a Z angle. So whatever this is the same as this. We know this is 80, so this must be 80. Yeah. I'm not sure whether many of you would have spotted that, but if you did, you're doing well. So that's 80. This was 45, and you're right, this is 55 because that has to add up to 180. Yeah. Okay. Click on the raise hand button if you're not sure about any of that before we move on to the next one. Happy to go through any of them again. Okay, good. Ruben? That's 50. That must be the same. So if that's 50, that's 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, on this quadrilateral, we've got this angle is 50. This one's 130. This whole angle here is 90 plus 50, which comes to 140. So how can we use that information? Let's go to someone else. Arthur.
You would add them all together and
Gives-
then
gives you what?
add 50, 130 and 140 together
Give you
and
what does that come to, Arthur?
320,
That's right. And then what?
and then you would take 120 away from 360, which is 40.
Which is the answer.
40.
Yeah, that's angle A. Because all four angles add up to 360. Yeah. Okay. Is everyone happy with that one? Yeah. Anyone not sure? Click on the raise hand button. Right. We quick go at that one. Let's see if you can do this one a bit quicker. I'll give you 2 minutes maximum to work out angles A, B, C, D, E. Didn't get it. You need to be working a bit quicker. Let's go to Lirish. What we got? What did you do first?
I spotted the two lines,
Yeah.
which meant that was an isosceles triangle.
Yeah.
So, angle B would be 50.
No. No. Remember where they meet. So they meet here. That's the other angle. That's the odd angle. Which means these two,
Are the same then.
if they're the same, and this triangle adds up to 180, what must these two add up to? A and B must add up to. What's 180? That's 50. That's 5 is 13, so 180 that's 50 is 130. Yeah. If A plus B is 130 and they're both the same, what's half of 130, Lirish?
Half of 130 will be
65, yeah. So
Yeah.
A side 65. Okay, onto this triangle here. Well, that's 90. D's 90.
yeah.
This is 55 plus 90 is 145, so this must be 35. Yeah. This one is 32 plus 90 is 122. So this must be 180, take away 122, which is 58. Yeah.
Yeah.
Click on the raise hand button if you got all of them right. Okay, well done. Tapas, Belly, Pop, not Belly, Bella, Poppy, Jamie, Ruben, Jonathan.